Hello and welcome, Pocket Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana, and also officially the first episode on this channel in the new year 2024. So, hello, welcome, and what's the better place to start a new year? Because we will explore in this year a lot of visual novels, new probably, right? Because we're going to end the we well, definitely we are going to finish at some point, right? Fata Morgana and others. So we're going to explore other things, and we are actually in Fata Morgana, in the place where we are going to explore the mansion. So it's actually thematically correct to start with Fata Morgana as well. So yeah, let's go to the episode and let's see how our exploration will go. We got the key to the master bedroom. So I'm not sure if I should go to the master bedroom or I should avoid it. I think I will. Yeah, I think I will just go and check the mansion around for a bit to see if it will like trigger some kind of memory within him, you know? Like how the rose garden looks right now, for example. How does it look? Oh, the cellar. We can check if there's like this hatch with the painting from the previous road and stuff. Let's check it out. Or actually, let's check where the everything begins. Let's check the fireplace because we started on the chair in the fireplace, right? So let's go check this place first. You made your way to the room with the fireplace. What remained of the fire cracked weakly, leaving the room in a veil of darkness. You remembered that you had awoken here. Out of sheer curiosity, you sat down in a rocking chair you had been asleep in. It was as soothing as the cradle to a baby. In a short order, you found your consciousness drifting from your grasp. Okay. Oh. Oh, what? We fall asleep? Okay. Reading a story by the fireplace like this almost makes it feel like we are in another world, doesn't it, Master? I bet that's why troubadours perform at pubs, so they can be near fire. Oh, you're such a cynic. But that's okay. Say, do you remember when I first arrived here? When I was cleaning the library? The library? Your eyes slowly slid open. Fragments of pleasant dreams lingered in the back of your mind. The crackling of fire, the taste of the warm wine. However, there was nothing pleasant about the fireplace sitting before you. No warm crackling flames. In fact, the brisk of air of the room overpowered the remnants of the embers left there. A chill ran down your spine. Afraid you might freeze stiff if you stayed there much longer, you resume your explanation of the mansion. So they mentioned the library, so I would like to go to the library first then. But maybe I should actually check the entrance. I will go to the library. Because they mentioned library, do I remember the library? So maybe this is the exploration of the maid, if you think about this, because that was like clearly the memory of the maid. Huh. Actually, she asked if he remembered the first time when she get here. What if we get to the entrance first? Nah, I will follow through. I will follow through. I will check the library because she asked if I remember that. Let's go. The smell of dusty books filled the air of the library. You approached the shelf to examine one of the books, and suddenly an avalanche of them came falling the floor. You stared blankly at the mountain of books. They had fallen down their own, but they showed no signs of putting themselves away. Since no one else was there to do it, you began placing the books back on the shelf. 1, 2, 3, a dozen. And as soon as you had gotten them all back up, they came crashing back down again. Okay. This library clearly doesn't treasure its books. What a shameful library to have. You wished very much to implore the maid assistance, but she did not appear to be in the area. Pretending you had not seen anything, you made your way back into the hallway. Okay. Let's check the cellar, because I'm interested if there's that hatch that we saw in the previous road. The door, you know. When you descended into the cellar, you heard a beast-like snarling. Along with it came a sour odor and the sound of ripping flesh. You could not see the beast, but that did not make it any less unpleasant. You made to retreat from the cellar. Oh, you got the... Fuck you, Yukimasa. God fucking damn. Ah! But before you could, a shadowy creature lunged at you. You reflexively squeezed your eyes shut. Why you do this to me? Oh, we actually get the shadow of Yukimasa here. I recognize this collar, right? After several moments, you open your eyes again and find the silhouette of a man standing in the place of a beast. You and the shadow stared at one another for some time. You asked the shadow a question, and the shadow responded, "Oh. We clearly do not know Japanese." Okay. However, you had no idea what it said. The shadow seems to be trying to communicate something to you, but trying to make sense of something you could not understand was pointless. Having no reason to remain in the cellar any longer, you made your way back upstairs. What's interesting in this situation here was that Beast actually took a form of human and tried to talk to us. So, like, if you think about this in accordance to the second door, Yukimasa recognized us as the person, and it recognized itself as the person because he tried to communicate. That's a like random catch, I guess. Not sure what to make out of this. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing stuff or I'm wrong, but you can let me know in the comments what do you think about this. Huh. Of course, no spoilers, please. So let's check the Rose Garden, I guess, because this is the important place. Oh, it's actually beautiful. Oh, this is a backstory from the first door. Okay. Look, your head is covered in roses. XXXX. Okay, covering the name. Whose name is it covered? Is it ours? Is it our memory? Oh, you got petals on the book. Okay. That is mine. I can't afford to. Though you could hear the sound of children laughing, you could not see them. Oh no, that's not him. So this is about white-haired girl. I mean, she is the only person who have her name like kept secret all this time, right? So she's been in the situation. Is it before the first door? Maybe? Regardless, their cheerful voices warmed your heart. You decided to linger there in the garden for some time. Along with the children's laughs wafted a sweet fragrance. The window blew, whisking flowers' petals up in the air. It was an enchanting sight. But after a while, the roses began to wilt. You could no longer hear the children's voices either. Oh? Is that Mel? We have the shadows from previous roads talking to us. So we are basically like next. I mean, yeah, like all of them were like at some point masters of this mansion. So yeah, we're like next in line as like master. So I guess like, are we like Avatar? Are we talking to our previous like lives? What is happening? The young man stood alone in the withered rose garden. As you drew nearer, you called out to the youth, but the young man did not appear to notice you. He merely stood there, staring vacantly across the garden. Yeah, white-haired girl just left. Like everything is withering. His world is like just in crumbles. Yeah. The youth muttered something in lifeless voice. This isn't what I wanted. I just wanted a normal, peaceful life. I can't bear being alone. I can't take this. Someone, get me out of here. Oh God, tell me that I'm not the bad one here. Is that Mel really? Or is it someone else? Maybe it's not Mel. Mel had different hairstyle, probably, right? I'm not sure, to be honest now. Now I think it's not Mel, it's someone that we didn't met yet? Interesting. You tried to call out to the young man several times, but he did not seem to hear you. He simply continued muttering to himself. Before long, the young shadow faded into nothing. Unable to bear the chilly air any longer, you stepped back into the mansion. This is an interesting one. Okay, so now I want to go to the stained glass window because this is the window that sucked us in, and we saw. I mean, we didn't saw, but we get to know. There was like this like white-haired guy, right? It was Michael, right? Something like that. Anyway, we had the story there. You approached the stained glass window. An array of pews was arranged facing the stained glass. There seems to be an air of tranquility about the room. You sat down in one of the pews and stared quietly forward for some time. For a moment, you felt like you were on the verge of recalling something, but ultimately, the memory never managed to surface. The maid did not appear to be there. Where could she have gone? You decided to resume exploring the mansion. I have a feeling like she is in the master bedroom, and when we unlock it, she will get mad. Because she don't want us to go there, right? I'm kinda hesitate to go there. I want to go there, and I want to go there, but I'm also hesitant at the same time because I'm not sure if I can trust the maid, to be honest. I think like I should, and maybe she's like hiding something for our own good, but I don't know. Okay, let's go to the entrance. To be honest, I have no idea what the den is. I have no idea. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the den. I have no idea what den is. I mean, like, I can translate this. I know what the den is, but in the game, like, which place is the den? I have no recollection of this. What is it? Oh, the den is the room where Jacopo was like usually. Okay, I see. Okay. I see. The scent of the cigarette smoke lingered in the den. However, the room was silent, not even an echo of the man chattering remained. Something was moving, billiard balls. There's one person. There was no one present striking the balls. They rolled spontaneously around the table. The paths they traced across the surface were rough and erratic, consenting that of what the former master had held the coup. The spheres collided awkwardly with the one another, not a single one coming close to the pockets. As an experiment, you pulled a ball off the table. In response, the path of the balls became even clumsier. Having closed one of the targets, they began bouncing aimlessly off the cushioned walls of the table. As you stared intently at the table, a man's voice rang out of somewhere in the room. This is Jacopo, right? Or it's different hairstyle. It must be Jacopo. Jacopo usually had the hat, so I'm not sure. Is it like sprite of Jacopo without hat, maybe? Or is it someone entirely else? I'm not sure, like, outside of Yukimasa from the cellar, I'm not entirely sure if we met Mel and Jacopo or someone else. I'm not entirely sure. Spinning around, you saw a silhouette of a man. However, you could not make out what the man was saying. The man thrust his finger on the table. He appeared to want you to return the ball. You reluctantly placed the billiard ball back on the table. When you did, the balls resumed endlessly colliding with one another, never landing in any of the pockets. So it's like... Actually, I like the symbolism of this. I don't know if this is the symbolism or I'm just like overthinking about stuff. You can let me know in the comments. What do you think? Like, there's this guy, Jacopo, or like some other guy. Anyway, this person, he's playing the billiard, right? And he cannot like get any score, any pocket. So basically, he's unable to reach his goal. You know? Just like Jacopo. He was unable to reach his goal. He was always... He remained... alone. He remained, like, you know... just left, right? He never, like, managed to get what he wanted. And this is what's happening here. He's playing the billiard and he cannot score. He cannot get any points. He cannot move forward. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but this is how I see it. Look up to define the shadow gone. Having determined that the maid was not going to appear in the den, you exited the room, making your way back into the corridor. Okay, let's go check the entrance. How the entrance looks. We haven't seen it from this perspective, I guess. You made your way to the mansion entrance. There's no one around, nor any source of light. Groping through the darkness, you found the front door, which was sealed shut with a heavy bar. You pressed against the bar, but it remained firmly in place. The door did not budge either. It seems you could not leave the mansion. Burn the witch. Crucify the impure. When you made a step away from the entrance, you heard a muffled voice. Wow, this is towards the white-haired girl. You looked around, but were unable to determine the source of the voice, nor could you be sure whom you had heard earlier. Giving up on finding anything in the entrance, you decided to head somewhere else. Also, I have new crazy idea. Because, okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong, because I forgot beginning of the game, right? Like every detail. I remember we looked into the mirror, I believe, or we looked into the window. Did we saw our reflection there? Can you let me know in the comments if the master, the protagonist here, saw his reflection or her reflection? Because what I'm trying to say is that what if we are like the next white-haired person, basically, like the Michael from the, or Mikhail, right, from the glass window. What if we are also one of these? Maybe we're not like, you know, like the master is like Mel Yukimasa and stuff like this. Maybe we are other way around. Maybe we are like the white-haired person, basically, that is the master right now. But I don't remember if we saw our reflection. So I will just leave this theory up for now, and you can like tell me if he saw his reflection and knows how he looks, basically, right? Do we know how he looks? I don't think we know exactly how he looks, but he saw his reflection, right? So if he saw his reflection actually, then I will just scrap the white-haired Fury, because he would recognize that he have white hair and the girl have white hair and the Mikhail had the white hair, so he would connect this, I guess. So I will scrap this, but yeah, I really don't remember that, so please let me know if we saw our reflection somewhere in the beginning of the game. Okay, so I'm not going to call for the maid, because yeah, and we're going to go to the master bedroom and try to sneak in and see what's hidden there, basically. And then maybe we'll call the maid, unless this option will disappear. But yeah, we don't want to go call the maid first. Definitely not, because she might, if she appears, she might stop me from going to the master bedroom. So I will just go there. Let's do it. You inserted the key you had given into the door keyhole, and with a twist, the door opened. Okay. So this is the bed where white-haired girl was like in Yukimasa in the second door resting. This is also the bedroom where this is also her room, I believe, from the first door as well. Okay, this is better. Yeah. Wait, this is called master bedroom. Why white-haired girl was here then? Also, that means that this is our bedroom, by the way, because we are master. Actually, no, wait, I'm going. Oh, no, wait, sorry. My bad. I'm just like mistaking two master meanings. Sorry, yeah, there's like a master of the house, like the highest person, right? And the master bedroom is the main bedroom. Okay, never mind. This is not telling exactly that this is the bedroom that belongs to the master. This is not exactly that. Probably is, but not necessarily. Okay, my bad, sorry. The master bedroom was shrouded in darkness, much like every other room in the mansion. It had evidently been left unused for some time. The air in the room was stale and forlorn. Master? A voice seems to ring out of somewhere. Come on, get up. Okay? Up with you. Master. Okay, some cheerful... Probably... Yeah, some cheerful mate, probably. Okay. Hi? That's a new silhouette. I didn't saw the silhouette yet. I assume this is yet another white-haired girl. See? What did I tell you? It was so much nicer in here with a little... Whoa. Okay. That took me off guard. I'm never prepared for the soundtrack with lyrics. Also, she doesn't seem like a white-haired girl as well. This is out of personality of her. She's way too energetic for this. Who is she? There's no way this is white-haired girl. Actually. Much nicer with a little light. Yeah, and she doesn't like light as well. I mean, she cannot take it much. Without warning, your whole world took on bright vivid colors. Light streamed through the window, illuminating a well-lit bedroom. A woman's silhouette stood before you. Wait a second. Don't you hide under your bedspread? Get out of there. But master, you agreed that I could open the windows. Don't worry, I've put curtains up. If it gets too bright, you can draw them. Draw who? I have chills from the soundtrack. Wow. This is probably the best soundtrack so far in the game. I love this soundtrack. This is like, I can't explain this. This is like giving like a lot of hope and happiness, but at the same time I can feel like it's a sad soundtrack. Like, this is the memory that you forgot. This is the important thing that you forgot, and probably you will never get it back. I have a feeling like this. Wow, this soundtrack actually got me emotional. Just the soundtrack itself. What the hell? But also it's giving you this happiness and like brightness at the same time. Wow. Such a complicated feeling. Is it just me? Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Morning takes the best part of being outside and squeeze them all into the same few hours. You don't have to go outside in the sunlight for it either. Just listen to all the wonderful sounds. The joyous song of the birds, the swaying of the trees, the rustling of the leaves. Also, this person, I assume it's she, says that you don't have to go outside and stuff. Was my idea of Master being white-haired girl correct? Because she put the curtains on, so there's like light, but not like sunlight, you know? She's protecting the Master from the sun. You don't have to go outside in the sunlight. Okay. You tried to call out the silhouette, but it did not respond. Reaching out for her, your hands simply passed through her body. Did you recognize who it is? Did you recognize who it is? It did not seem to be you that she was speaking to. Perhaps you were looking at the scene from some older period of time. Yeah, most likely. I'm being a pushy as I feel right now. Ah. I completely misjudged you. You are the exact opposite of what I thought you were. Let's see. I thought you were cold and cruel. Okay, that doesn't sound like a white-haired girl, actually. Okay, so my idea is probably a miss. Heartless and incomprehensible. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound like a white-haired girl. None of these two. So, okay. Scrap the idea, I guess. But I'm beginning to get a better idea. You try to put on airs, but you're rather childish. You have a short temper, but can be surprisingly playful. Huh, what else? You have a plenty difficult personality too. Now, hear me out here. That's not everything. You gave me a chance to talk, and you listened intently. You can be kind of nice too. You agreed that we would live together, not just in some house, so we've got plenty of time to add more to the list so she's not a maid. So, is she a wife? Of the master of this timeline? Of this time? And I hope you can make your own list about me too. That's just the beginning after all. We've got a long time ahead of us. Plenty enough to get to know each other, no? Okay, maybe not the wife, but they clearly live together for now. Like she said, we'll live together, not just in the same house. So for now, maybe she is the maid for now. And they just live in the same house, but she hoped that as the time goes, they will get closer to each other. I think that's the case here. Let's not waste any time then. What do you say we do something today that we haven't been able to before? Huh, where should we begin? I know, we can get this place cleaned up. Now, there's some actual light in here. We can see all sorts of things we would probably rather not. Like dust. Also, there is the image. So, maybe this is us. This is the master, maybe? What if, like, this girl is she? This is... maybe she's going to become a wife later. All over the place. Okay. That was interesting. Wow. What was this all about? When the woman's shadow faded away, the master bedroom transformed back into the old, dreary state. Master? Can you say my name? Do you remember the name? Who was it? You were unsure how to describe the urge welling up within your breast. You could not say her name. You could not, as like... You couldn't because you feel like you don't deserve it of saying her name, or you could not because you don't remember it. It could be either of these, right? You stood unmoving in the master bedroom for some time, but it did not appear anything else was going to happen. So we decided to head somewhere else. Oh, so we actually have to... Oh! I can call for the maid or go to the stained glass window. Oh, that's a new option. Okay, we're going to the stained glass window then. We're not going for the maid. We are independent. You returned to the room with the stained glass window. You had searched through the mansion but had no luck finding the maid. You felt somewhat tired, though you were not quite sure whenever it was physical exhaustion or otherwise. You had little interest in doing any more moving about. Taking a seat in one of the paths, you gazed up at the stained glass. Staring solemnly down back at you was the archangel set to wait the souls of the deceased. Perhaps he was trying to wait your soul. Oh, and then we can actually call the maid. Okay, so let's do it. I wonder if I would call the maid instantly, would that make it like end, like this whole sequence? Like we would not learn anything? Would not get this like messages from other things? I think like it's safe to tell me that. I think like it's not a spoiler, right? But you judge it for yourself if this is the spoiler or not. But if I would call the maid first, would I be still able to like check other things, or that would end? Master? Master. Oh, there you are. There you are, Master. You gave me quite a scare. After returning from the third door, you disappeared without a word. Did I now? Okay. Oh my, it was I who disappeared? That's quite strange. I did not go anywhere, as far as I'm aware. Okay. This is interesting. Like, you are on another plane of existence. No, nevertheless, I'm glad to have found you. I would have been at complete loss for what to do if I had been separated from you again. I did indeed say that when you first arrived. I have been waiting for your return for a very long time. For centuries, a matter of fact. Okay then. Why for us specifically then? I mean, there was a lot of masters of this mansion. So we're definitely dead. Like, from the prologue, I still remember the prologue, like the opening scene. I see my body, or something like this, right? Dead body, and something else there was. So, she waited for centuries. We are not centuries years old. We are definitely dead. We are definitely dead. And this is some kind of like spirit journey, and she's also dead. She's like our guardian, maybe, or something. I don't know. That would make me a ghost. Then you say, yeah, pretty much, yeah. I had those suspicions for a while now. Yeah, I'm very much not a ghost. I call it bullshit. Will I be able to hold your hand if I were? If I am ghost as well, yes. Ghost can interact with ghost, probably. Saying this, the mate took your hand. It was cold enough to send you a shudder down your spine and completely devoid of life. Yeah, because she's a dead person. Though chilling as it may be, you still look to comfort in the feeling of her hand in yours. The maid looked down at you with gentle eyes. After a few moments of silence, she sat down beside you. The stained glass is quite beautiful, is it not? Every time I see it, it brings a tranquility to my heart. A dreadful, deep-rooted curse afflicts this mansion. However, this room is the one exception. Can you feel the purity that hangs in the air, Master? Yes? What is it, Master? You are correct. The stained glass window has been shattered. It was not present in the time period of the previous tale. I wonder, perhaps it's because this mansion we are in presently resides in the realm separate from the real world. Yeah, I had we all had this, we all knew that, right? Yeah, this is nothing new, you know? We know we are not in, reality, what the hell is happening? We are in the world constructed from the myriads memories and histories. I'm sure that when you regain your old self, Master, the mansion too shall be restored to its original state. Is this state better or worse, though? That's my question, because restored to the original state doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be in better condition, you know? So, do try and remember, alright? Oh yes. Where did you go in my absence, Master? I see. To explore the mansion then. Did you find anything noteworthy? Memories? I'm not quite sure what you mean. How peculiar as the servant of this house, I pride myself on being aware of most everything present within these walls. I wonder whose memories they could be. The key to the master bedroom? Why did I throw away the key? I beg your pardon? You say a painting told you. You could see the perplexity on the maid's face. Why do we tell her that? I feel like this is a bad idea. You've never seen her make such an expression before. I know nothing of any key. Bullshit! You clearly know. You looked away. Master, you should not tell jokes, meant to cause others discomfort. But a talking painting, you say? You seem to have rather vivid imagination. Maybe you can tell the next tale, Master. I'm only teasing. Now that was a nice break, but we should get moving. The tale I'm about to show you is the last of the mentioned memories. Final door! We are getting close to the end of the game? Wow, this is short. I am certain you will remember yourself after seeing it. To our feet. The final door is not far. And please don't let go of my hand. Also, from what I saw in the comments, this game has more than one ending, right? So, just so you know, we're probably going to get all of them on the channel. So, we are going to see all the endings. Okay, so don't worry, whenever I end the game, we are not going to leave it at this state, and I'm going to probably put up some guide or something and just actually no, maybe not guide yet. Or maybe I should. I don't know. I always play visual novels without guide. I probably will try to get... Yeah, I think I will do what I usually do with visual novels. So I will try to get the other endings without any guide by myself, because that's what I enjoy to do. Just discover the way or and the path. And like for like final road or like maybe for like last road or something, I will probably use the guide just to get like everything faster, because a lot of choices will be like similar or same. I will shoot it. But anyway, we're going to get all of them. And please do not let go of my hand. Yeah, we know. Holding your hand, the maid led you to the far end of the room. So what's the last door look like? Crossing beneath the stained glass window, a metal door came into the view. The metal one. Fortified? Prison? Huh. Our destination lies at the top of these stairs. There we will find one last door. On the top of the stairs, on the top of the tower. White-haired girl being trapped in the tower? Maybe with a single window? Huh? Some kind of connection? She pushed open the metal door, revealing a long, long spiral staircase. Oh, okay. That's a nice painting. Okay. So we're going up. It will be a bit of a walk, so let us be on our way. And please, do watch your step. This is called an observation tower. Normally towers such as this were built in castles and churches, so it is rather strange for this to be one in a mansion. The last door I wish to show you resides at the top of this tower. Rectangular windows were carved out of the stone in several locations along the way up the spiral staircase. You attempt to peer out of one of the windows, but all you could see was a thick layer of fog at Silent Hill. Perhaps the maid suggested that the mansion did not presently reside in reality was in fact correct. With each step upward, you found yourself gripped by an indescribable sense of anxiety. The feeling somewhat resembled irritation or annoyance. Sensing this, the maid tightly gripped your hand. There's nothing to worry about. You will be fine. It's all in the past. No matter what may happen, as long as you do not let go of my hand, you have nothing to fear. This is interesting that as long as you do not let go of my hand. Why is that the case? From what is she protecting him? It's only memories of the past, so how can this hurt him if she doesn't hold his hand? You and the maid continued climbing the stairs, up and up, around and around, marching even nearer the supposed final door. High up in the tower as the light from below drew distant, a rotten wood door came into view. Okay, so this is fairly old one. Oh, okay, that's not how I expected it to look. Patches of what appeared to be blood stained the surface. Oh, and holes had been bored into it with sharp objects of some sort. Okay. You heard a scream far below, where no one should have been. What the hell? Oh no, this is going to be about Whitehead Girl. Very specifically about Whitehead Girl. Oh my god. Are we going to see like some kind of like drastic like Whitehead Girl being burned or something by like people from like the town or something? Like what? Kill the witch, kill the witch, kill the witch. Burn her, burn her, burn her. We were struck with fear. Next moment, the maid opened the door, and then you slowly descended into the darkness. The fourth door. Okay. Oh, 1099. Okay, let me see if I have notes there. Hold on a second. Whoa, this is way back in the time. Set on the pot, set it on. I don't know what it means. It's some kind of like, I don't know. We'll see this in the next episode. Anyway, this is 10. So fourth door is 1099. This, like, previous roads. So for all of you who don't remember or don't track the dates of the doors, first door, second door, and third door were like 100 years between each other. The thing is, the fourth door is like 600 years before the first door. First door was 1603. This one is 1099. We are in the core. We are in the very beginning. Probably. The mansion probably doesn't even look like a mansion at this point. I'm extremely excited about this one. Hope you do as well, and I will see you in the next one. So thank you everyone for being with me for this episode, for this first episode of like Fata Morgana and first video on the 2024. I guess so. Yeah, once again, thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for watching this episode. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, for your constant support. And yeah, leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe. For more, check my Discord. You can also become a member if you would like to support me and see the episodes earlier. Thank you everyone once again, and I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch, it's going out.